Welcome back, my savages. Everybody is looking at the wrong position. The biggest beneficiary of the new Falcons head coach is not who you think.
I know your contract's expiring, but if you were back in Atlanta, the head coach would be Kevin Stefanski. And he's had a ton of success with tight ends, including David Njoku and Harold Fannin Jr. What are your thoughts on that and the potential to play for someone like that loves to maximize the tight end?
That'd be dope in general as a room and as just like a morale as an offensive piece of tight end being one of the focal points in it. Not saying there wasn't before, but it being like a higher, more enhanced role. So that would be the cool part, and to see what he's done in the past is great. And talking to David is nothing but great things to say, and I think that'd be pretty cool. I haven't ever really been in like this part of my life, but we gotta let the chips fall.
Kyle Pitts could be the biggest beneficiary of Kevin Stefanski offense, but it's one thing: he's not on the team right now. Kyle Pitts is an unrestricted free agent, and the Falcons don't have a general manager. What are they going to do? Kyle Pitts could have one of the biggest seasons of his career if he re-signs with the Atlanta Falcons, because Kevin Stefanski offense is not a downfield threat type of offense. It's a dink and dunk. Let me do a lot of crossing routes, a lot of screens, tight end screens, slant routes. Kirk Cousins already done played under Kevin Stefanski offense. I was just looking at some film from 2019 when Kevin Stefanski was the offensive coordinator for the Minnesota Vikings. Kirk Cousins already knows this offense, can learn it quick, and then with the question mark with Michael Penix coming into the season, Kirk Cousins looking like the clear #1 QB for Atlanta. Now, we just seen a rookie, Harold Fannin Jr. up there in Cleveland under Kevin Stefanski, 72 receptions, 731 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Now, just imagine Kyle Pitts in there, 6'6", 250, and can run like a gazelle. I'm telling you, Kyle Pitts kind of returned to his form this year when Kirk Cousins got back in there with 928 yards receiving and 5 touchdowns. But I'm telling you, man, this could be the breakout year if he re-signs with the Falcons under this Kevin Stefanski offense. Granted, it'll be a 2 tight end system. Kevin Stefanski likes to run a lot of 2 tight end sets, closed formations, but I always thought Kyle Pitts should have been used more as a receiver, but that's just my opinion. Like I just said, I think Kyle Pitts should be used more as a receiver. With that big size, that big frame, he can run, man. He can be in the slot and get that mismatch, because usually smaller corners be in the slot, but and then he get matched on them linebackers. But who knows, man? I don't know what Kevin really gonna do. But just based on what I know and what I done seen, and go watch the film, even from last year, you can see they run a lot of 2 tight end sets and then a lot of closed formations, and it's play action based. So Bijan gonna set it up for a lot of things, and everybody else, even Drake London and all that. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be a show. It's gonna be a show if Kyle Pitts can get re-signed first and become what everybody been waiting on him to become, for the tight end and the unicorn that they called him when the Falcons drafted him. Now we about to take a look at this contract right here. So everybody know Kyle Pitts got drafted in the first round, #4 overall in 2021. Right now, it's a projection. This is not anything that's solidified or the exact numbers. This is just projection of what his contract, if he re-signs with the Falcons or any other team, could look like. A 4-year deal, $58.5 million, man. An average salary of $14.6 million. Now, I ain't really looked at the Atlanta Falcons salary cap and what the numbers look like, but Kirk Cousins did restructure his contract, maybe for this exact reason, to keep Kyle Pitts on the team and some of the other pieces that's hidden free agency, Tyler Algier, for the Falcons. Maybe Kirk Cousins is really being a team player and giving up some of that, or stretching out some of that $180 million contract that he got from the Falcons. I'm telling you right now. So Kyle Pitts, he could be on pace for a David Njoku contract, just like what he said he had talked to him. So back when Njoku was 25, he signed a 4-year deal, $54.7 million, $13.6 million average annual salary. So he around that range, even though The Falcons don't have a GM, so we don't know if he's gonna resign or not, or even get these type numbers. But based on his stats and what he has done, that's how much he is worth right now. You can see right here, compare these stats right here, statistical comparison. Get it out now. I'm telling you, boy. Kyle Pitts down here, as you can see, just read these numbers right here. 100% game played. This 24-25 season right here. 74%, 75% of the snaps, man. He targeted 6 times a game. He get about 4 receptions a game. He averaging about 45 yards a game. Not even a touchdown a game, though, but he averaging about 45 yards a game and 19, 20 yards after the catch. And really no drops. Really no drops with a 66.6 rating. I'm telling you right now. Kyle Pitts set up for a big payday and probably even a big year under this Kevin Stefanski offense if he re-signs with the Atlanta Falcons, man. It's a wait-and-see thing. Hopefully the Falcons win some games, but we don't know. It's a toss-up. We got to wait and see, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Y'all already know what time it is and what you need to do. Like, subscribe, and share to this Dirty Bird Savages. We come with y'all with this information and this news, and I'm telling you, man, we keeping track of it all season long.
My savages! Money man in the thing of a T and playing no games. Should I already know my name when I speak in CC Flame. Got my YouTube poppin', man. Like, subscribe, and everything in between. You already know. Money man. You already